Hi all! Oh, excuse me. Hi all! And welcome to tonight's special live stream. Train Sim World 2020 East Coastway route reveal. I downloaded it at midnight last night. I haven't really played much on it. Well, I haven't really played on it at all. I must admit, though, I am a bit late. Just loads of things have happened since yesterday. And, yeah, it's just... I didn't know whether I was going to stream or not tonight. That's the thing of it. Hopefully that's all sorted out, and I'm here streaming. Just doing the link for Facebook, so that's gone up. Oh, right. So how's your week been going? Mine's not well. Let's just put it this way. Yesterday, like I said, it was debatable whether I'd be on or not. Hi Scotty301, how are you? I'm not too bad, but yeah, living. So yes, tonight we're looking at the East Coastway route. And what I don't know, I watched the live stream that who was it? Train Sim DTG did yesterday on the YouTube channel. Go check it out. It's not bad. Not bad. There's been a number of things that have been updated on the list. There's literally every single route has had an update. Hi DC Sway, how are you? Thank you very much, Scotty. I love it. Thank you. This is the whole reason, is that I do hope people like the videos that I'm producing, and they come back and they want more. Yes, I'm getting to that bit in a bit, DJC. I'm getting to that in a bit. I'm a bit disappointed though, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But yeah, literally every single route has been updated. Mainly the ones that didn't have journey mode on them has got journey mode on them. And there's certain bits on the routes where the scenarios have been tweaked as well. Yeah, so certain things, like I think on one of my live streams a couple of weeks ago, we saw that there's a 47 on the Northern Transpennine route. It was stuck because there's a Class 101 DMU that was stuck because the freight train was coming in and it changed the red light priority. So it's literally like a Mexican standoff, so nothing moved. So yeah, problems there. But that's all been solved. So apparently now that they've had a patch yesterday or the day before, which is about 5 gig on the PlayStation, which I'm playing on. Headsway is now available on the consoles and on the PC. I'm not overly bothered about it, really, to be honest. Yes, getting onto the rail tour, which we are gonna do the rail tour, so don't worry, stick around for that. We will be doing the rail tour. If you do own Tees Valley, the Northern Transpennine, the Big Freight DLC pack for the Northern Transpennine and the Class 31, these are available. Hi, Lord Twitch, how you doing? These are available. I think it's timetable. There you go, look at this. So you've got the DBS 66, which you get with the route. You get the Class 37-5 Rail Freight Petroleum, no, Rail Freight Metals, isn't it? From Tees Valley. You get the 47, the 45, and the Blue 40 from Transpennine and the Big Freight Pack. You also get the Class 31 from Transpennine, Tees Valley, sorry. And then you just get the normal Class 377 from Southern. So these locos, they can only be used on one service though. And that's not the freight ones either. So if I was to click, we're going to do this later. If I was to click this Class 40, you can either have the split head codes or the domino effect. You got a vintage railtour. Do the Class 37. Yeah. I don't want to do the 37. Vintage railtour, I think that's a bit crap. So we're gonna. The Class 377 comes with the route, the East Coastway route, as well as the Class 66. The Class 66 that you get with the East Coastway route, which is $24.99, it is a bit expensive. Oh, do the Class 377. Yeah. I'm going to go all through that. Don't worry. All that's going to be done. Don't worry. But we're doing the... my eyesight's pretty crap. I've had a bad couple of days, mate. Both me and my mum that I look after. So it's pretty bad. So, yeah, I'm just recuperating. Yeah. The 377 will be... and the Class 66 will be available to play in a bit. Right. So, just to give you... We're going to do literally the introductions, the 66s and the 377 and the East Coastway. That's if it works. I think the sounds for the 377 are pretty good. But loads of people were going on about putting the 377 as reskinning it for the 387 for the Great Western Express route. So yeah, basically any locos that you've got for the from the Northern Transpennine and the Tees Valley route can be used on that rail tour. It's the only service they can be used for. Class 37 is crap. I like the 37 because I love to throttle it, give it full beans, then watch the wheel slip. Right, so this is just a welcome to the thingy. This is Brighton. I had a quick go on this last night. This is the only one I did. So people can tell me whether that's the right sounds or not. Oh. Thought Matrix, really nice. Oh, okay, I'll sit in first class seat here.
The East Coastway route provides vital transportation between historic towns, seaside resorts and coastal industry. You'll have the chance to experience both passenger and freight operations in the area.
Don't worry about that. The thing is, look, it's even dirty.
You're currently riding a Class 3774 electric multiple unit. These run as 4, 8 and 12 car formations and operate all of the passenger services along this line.
Lovers Walk depot. Apparently you do get... Oh, it's there somewhere, isn't it? You do get to run services to and from the depot. That's the line that basically goes up to London, off to the left. We're over here.
Train Sim World allows you to ride and drive trains from a selection of internal and external camera angles. Let's take a look now while exploring the exterior of this train.
It won't let me do it, will it? No. Okay.
Other internal and external camera views are available to be explored. These can be accessed from the camera menu.
No pantograph. It's £24.99.
You've only travelled a short distance here, so let's take a look at what else there is to enjoy. Welcome to the East Coastway. Take on the challenge of keeping commuters and tourists on the move. Drive over towering viaducts, around rolling hills and through coastal towns. Operate a multitude of service patterns between a variety of destinations. Deal with on-the-job and line-side emergencies. Along the way, be sure to place route maps, open ticket machines, fix damaged fences, and introduce new cycle maintenance points. Choose passenger or freight operations and take a trip along the East Coastway.
So what do you reckon? Do you like the look of it? I think it is worth buying. Before I start the 377 introduction, I just want to go over a couple of things. So I said about the BR era locos. They're not the only ones that aren't available to use are the ones that are on the west. Obviously, the 08 shunters and the 09s, and the locos that are on the West Somerset Railway, because. And I think this is one reason why the Class 52 can't be used on the Great Western Express route. It's because the coaching stock that they use on this, because they use the Mark II stock from the Northern Transpennine route, the coaching stock is air braked, and the locos are air braked. The locos on the West Somerset route are vacuum braked. But they haven't said, they said they are working on a fix, so they may well be coming in an update, which is really good. The rail tour runs from Lewes to Eastbourne only, which I think is a bit of a letdown, because I was thinking, well, why not do the return run as well? But hey-ho. It's just me. Well, I don't know, actually, if it does the back to Eastbourne, back to Lewes. But it's top and tail, so it's whatever loco you choose, you could have, and you got a 66 at the back. So it's like the 47 top and tail with a 66, or you could have the 66 at the front and a 66 at the back. Right, services for the 377. I think they reckon there's about 240 services for the 377 alone. There's 20 for the Class 66. And there's 3 current liveries for the 66 as well. I think it's actually 2, and then you've got the Great Western Express 66. The East Coastway 66 is different. It's been updated in certain bits as well. So yeah, they've done a fair bit, and I wasn't expecting the fact where you had the list of, because everyone saw it on there, and there's a bit of a ooh in the chat. You had the list of locomotives for the little private rail tour. So yeah, that was good. I like that. The only thing that I was disappointed on, and what I was really hoping for, is, and I'd have thought it had been straight done, that the J&A wagons that they use, the stone wagons that they use in here, they originate from Acton. on the Great Western Express route. And they are used along the Great Western Express route from Westbury to Acton and beyond and back. But they are not available to use on services on the Great Western Express. They haven't implemented a service for them. And I asked in the chat, but I think because there's too many people spamming the chat with where's the 313, do a class 377 in Great Western livery and put it on the Great Western Express route. My question got completely missed, so I was a bit miffed at that. But anyway, shall we progress? Because everything went completely tits up yesterday. I was watching the stream live on the bus on the way back. That's where I entered the question. But it wasn't until about 3 hours later that I actually managed to sit down about 10 o'clock last night to watch it, because of everything's gone on yesterday. So, yeah. So you're lucky that I'm actually streaming tonight, which is pretty good. So here we go. So every route now has a journey mode on it, which I've not looked at. So for the what do they call it? The Northeast Corridor, the Rapid Transit, and the West Somerset Railway.
Welcome to this Class 3774 electric multiple unit in Southern Livery.
Some of the German
This
ones.
brief introduction will cover basic driving controls, passenger door operation and recovery from an emergency stop.
Oh, goody.
Climb aboard to get started.
Okay. I thought you were supposed to pull this down.
A lot of time will be spent in the driver's seat.
Can't you close the door? No worries, no worries. I love doing it. There's more videos coming as well. The new one was released.
Activate the control desk as indicated.
The new one was released. When was it? Wednesday. There's another walking the route video next Wednesday.
The direction switch is used to determine the direction of travel. Apply some power now to get moving.
Okay. No, we pull back, don't we? It says pull back for... Hi Gareth, hi DJ Dane, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, guys.
Reduce the power and... To slow down and stop, move the power brake controller into the brake range.
Yeah, I could be better. I could be better. Bit of a hectic day also. So the controls on this is basically used on the right side bullet bumper buttons, R1 and R2. So R2 accelerate, R1 brake. Or decelerate and brake. And I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing either. Oh dear. What have I done? Reset the brakes. There we go. Oh. So yeah, it's been a bit of a stressy day as well, because I had a lot of work to do, because I only did 4 hours yesterday and had a lot of work to carry on, catch up with on here, at home, so at work. And then I had to go and vote, so I did my bit. So you can see me going forwards and backwards. That's the old you know, the head sway thingy.
Brighton is a busy station. Wait here until clearance is given to continue.
So when the signals go white there, I can go. Come on. Oh, we got one coming out, that's why. Look. The little monitors here, they don't work. So the TV screens don't work. The GSMR or that doesn't work either. The best working example of this I've seen is the 37 on Train Sim. This is quite nice, actually. From what I can hear, the sound is really good. I'm not sure whether there's a manual, or I suspect there will be. I looked on Steam last night, but I couldn't find it, and people have been asking for it, so... We're flat as well, so... I wonder if we'll see the 442s down here. I mean, a lot of people have been asking for a Class 313 as well, so hopefully that might happen. Hi everyone, how you all doing? Hope you're doing fine. You can chat if you want. Come say hello. I'm here for a couple of hours, at least. I know I was late, but yeah, just so busy doing stuff. What's we got enough. Hiya Tommy, how are you doing?
Use the power brake controller to apply some brake force to stop at the indicated point.
And thank you for coming and watching the stream.
Apply power again to get moving.
Hi Scott, how you doing? I'll read your comment after I stopped. Oh.
Take a quick glance at the platform to ensure all is safe, then unlock the doors.
That's the wrong one. I keep forgetting what one it is. On the right, isn't it? There's no one about. Yeah, I'm okay, Tommy. I'm okay. Any other traction available on that then? Oh, hold on. Let me do this. I can't get back in the cab. There we go. Set the direction switch to off. Let me do this first because I don't want to cock this up because I know I will. Set the master key out.
With passengers boarding, shut down this cab and head to the other end of the train to prepare for departure.
These are nice trains. I've been on one of these from... Cool, you smack yourself knees pretty bad there, though. I've been on one of these from... Where was it? 377, because I went up to... I think it was Clapham Junction, I think. I've been on one of these. And I went up to... Where the hell did I go? I can't remember where it was I went on one.
Set the controls as before in preparation to move.
Oh, what's the other thing? Because you can click on that, and if you, there you go. So you can choose. Well, I'll go one that's close to me. There you go. We're off to Southampton Central. Where is it? Right, so we're off to Southampton Central. The passengers are getting pretty annoyed because I'm holding them up. Set the master keys on. Let's come off the PIS. Set direction. Take that off. Lock
It's
doors.
time to depart. Set the doors to locked.
Yeah, I have literally everything.
The route ahead has been granted.
All the routes.
So apply power to get moving.
Tommy,
Be aware that before arriving at the next station, an emergency stop will be simulated.
Oh, goody. I have all the DLCs, all the route as well. Oh, well, thanks to the person that's giving me a thumbs down. Appreciate it. There's always some. All I can say, let's do this one bad. Let's give this video as many likes as you can, guys. Just go and like away. It is true, sir. It is very true. Oh yeah, I do love emergency stops, me. Yes, you can run a rail tour with a 47, 45, 40, 31, 37, or top and tail 66. I do like the emergency buttons, me. Emergency stops. Power. No, that wasn't me. I didn't touch a thing.
To recover from this situation, the controls must first be reset. Follow the indicated steps.
There we go.
The train is ready to move again. Continue on to the next station.
Right, so this is the first time I've used this, so Yeah, I have no clue what I'm doing, to a degree. Yeah, yes. All the routes, and we'll have a look in a bit, should have the timetable, journey mode, available on them. We'll have a look in a bit anyway.
Use the power brake controller to apply some brake force to stop at the indicated point. If you stop short, apply power again to get moving.
I've done a lot of walking. I think we're only on video 3 at the moment, or episode 3 of the walking the route for Great Western Express. There's a total of 9 episodes. Right. Okay. Look left.
Good work. That concludes this introduction.
Oh,
more details on the operation of this train can be found in the manual.
There we go. Gold medal. Time taken 15 minutes. So yeah, that's that one. That's basically the introduction to everything on there. Continue, which I should do in a minute. I'm not doing that one. I'm going into the main. We'll do the main menu. Okay, for quickly, I'll basically quickly show you the rail tool. Who was it you said about the rail tool? Mike to train. Yes. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do the rail tool in a bit. But I haven't decided what loco is going to be on there at the moment. Right. So, just quickly, if I show you, it was NEC New York, right? If I click NEC New York, bada boom, but it turns up, oh, they haven't done it. So I thought they said that was supposed to happen. It might only be on West Somerset. Okay, let's have a quick look on West Somerset. Rapid Transit, have they got it? Oh god, that'd scare me. I don't like walking in pitch black. I hate it. That's why I always have my little torch with me. I really do hate. I hate a lot of walking at night as well. So journey or timetable mode and journey is available in the West Somerset Railway. So yeah. So there's a lot there. There's also, it's not a lot to do on that really for thingies, but I'm not going to do that at the moment. Tonight is West Coastway, which is pretty good. Oh, and just to show you, Great Western Express. If you go to timetable mode, class 66, you click on it, you do get 3 liveries. I don't know what they are, to be honest. Obviously that's the DBS job, which is quieter, which I think that's the Great Western Express one. And then you got the, yeah, that's the Great Western Express, those two, and that is the East Coastway route. Oh, sorry. You know, oh yeah, sorry. If I click the... There's no new scenarios. Because of the aggregate wagons. And if you look on the timetable mode, click the 66. It doesn't matter what 66. That'll do. There's no new... See all these? Why? Because I've not... Yeah, because I've not done it with this loco. That's why. This is the East Coastway loco. But there's no... What you call it one? Westbury to Acton. Which is rather annoying, but you know, there's not much you can do about that, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping they put it in as an extra service level, but yeah, maybe next time, eh? So right, back to the West Coastway. So yeah, Tommy, I have literally everything, all the routes, and all the locos. So yeah, these. You're looking at what? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's 3. Yeah, 75. That's 100. 125. 150. 175 quid that I've spent on just routes alone. Don't forget, when you're out walking, if you flick on the right on the D-pad. You'll flick your torch on. Your torch will come on. Right. So training, isn't it? So you've done the 377. We'll do the class 66 now. Well, that's loading. Right, I haven't seen a list on the thing either for the
Welcome to this BR Class 66 diesel-electric locomotive in EWS livery. This brief introduction will cover shunting wagons within a yard and manual operations of junctions.
Ooh, lovely.
Climb aboard to get started.
So it's a bit louder, as you'll probably notice. And they've sorted the numbering out as well, so you won't get ones like 66777 appear. I like the look inside as well. Everything, the EM2000 computer's on. Both got red lights. It's not quite bad. Oh. No, that just sounds wrong.
A lot of time will be spent in the...
No.
Activate the auxiliary systems as indicated.
Oh. It's not very often I get the 266. It's already switched on, so... Which one is it? It's that one, isn't it? No. Oh, which one is it? I can never remember. It's that one there. That sets the DRA and not DRA, the DSD and the AWS up. Oh, the horn's crap. Oh. Right, set the reverser master key to on. That's annoying because I can't turn it off. Hold on a minute. Let me come out of this. Get off. Why is that? Oh. What's the key on the keyboard to stop the to cancel the AWS? Ah. Hold on a minute, guys. Sorry. Why didn't I do that after? Just got to find my folder. I can't find what the button is to do the on the keyboard to cancel the AWS, so I'll have to look at my keyboard shortcuts on the folder. I do apologise. I think it might be tab. Is it tab? Come on. Oh, come on. Q, thank you, Scott. You're a little star. Let's hope it works. No, it doesn't. Right, let's get this done and get this sorted quickly. Oh no. It'd be easier. There we go. Come on. Use the cursor down cursor to navigate to the EM2 display. Cut in. Exit.
The reverser is used to determine the direction of travel.
Ah. Because it was in there. Oh, jeez. That's a lot better. Do apologise for that.
We'll be coupling to the wagons ahead and preparing the train for departure. The automatic brake is the main system used for slowing down the train.
Boing.
Use the throttle lever to apply a small amount of power. Avoid excessive power or there may be a collision.
Oh, get out, it's me driving. God.
Reduce the...
So apparently they said there isn't actually at New Haven, there's no loading facility like what we have here. It's done by a digger in real life. But obviously they've done this as an option that we can actually
If you stop short, release the brake and apply power again.
they've done it so we can actually be able to run stone trains and there and back again, sort of thing. I don't think I'm going to stop short, to be honest. Oh dear.
This locomotive is fitted with screw-link couplings. These require the driver to leave the cab and manually couple the vehicles. Climb down from the cab and attach the coupling between the vehicles.
Is it me? Oh, these are knuckles. That's it, they're knuckle in there. Can't go any further. Yeah, for every time you apply the brake, you have to unapply it. I can't remember what the word is, sorry. Release it. There you go. Ah. We are loaded.
Reduce the power to...
Yeah. Give me about 1,500 tons worth of pulling. Well, that's not too bad, is it?
It's now time to run the locomotive around the train. Climb down and uncouple the wagons.
I must admit, I do like the old run round sequences on stuff. This is the sort of thing I like in scenarios and that.
Return to the driver's seat and reverse the train back to the runaround position.
Hold on a minute. Oh no, oh, you donut. Sorry. So does it give me... Yeah, okay. Spec will go there, won't we? just trying to preempt everything. Release the brakes. That just sounds so wrong, that horn. Don't worry, I still find things thinking, oh, I could do that, can I? So yeah, I feel your pain. Guess you forgot to go back to driver mode.
Junctions in this yard are manually operated. This means they require the lever next to them to be moved by hand.
Thought of that already, love. All right.
To move around the wagons, set the direction of travel and apply power to get moving.
Done. Give it some beans.
Reduce the power to 0 and allow the locomotive to coast.
No, we're alright. We'll do it my way. One thing about changing the points in the map is that you have to do it in the interactive map while you're running, not the while you're paused. You can do it when you're paused, but then you won't see it change over. Quiet, isn't it? This is why I forget to put the reverser in reverse and shove off forward. And we've lost the engine sounds. Got no engine sounds, we've lost that, so that's a bug. A glitch bug, whatever. We've got a 377 on the way down as well. Oh crap. That went well.
Climb down from the cab and attach the coupling between the vehicles.
You're not going to attach it that far, we haven't got any more chain. Set the brake. Yeah, we've got no engine sound, look. What's happened to the engine sounds? Look at that. So that's a bug.
Good work. That concludes this introduction. More details on the operation of this locomotive can be found in the manual.
ECW and Electric Star. Yay! That's a trophy that I've earned. That will come across the screen any second now. Ka-ching. There you go. That's why you see on the screen a big black box underneath where it says debriefing. That's me getting a trophy. And a gold medal. Brilliant. Right. Okie dokie. Right. Main menu. What have we got? I did put the central heating on. It's just still not warmed up in here. It's cold. Hopefully there'll be a map like the main Spessart barn for the West Coastway route. I haven't seen it yet, so it might come up. I do. Oh. Okay, so scenarios. What scenarios have we got? We've got French connection, loose connection, cutting closure, enthusiastic excursion, or Eastbourne end. So that gives you that there, the little map, that area of what it is. It's only about 30 odd kilometres or something like that, which is about 23. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I think my battery's running out on my controller, so I'm just going to change it over to another one. So the screen might go blue in a second, and I'll be back with you ASAP. Right, I don't know what happened there. I think the controller, the battery ran out. Okay, so I've got my golden controller now, so shall we do the French connection first? Which is complete the final leg of a boat train service connecting London with the Dieppe ferry operating out of Newhaven. Okay. I suppose that will be going down from Lewis down to where the little bit is there. Let's do that then. We will be doing the rail tour. So that there is Lewis in the snow. So what do you think of it so far then? Not my live stream, but the route. I hope you like the live stream, but or have I all sent you to sleep? Right. Boat train services arrive from London and you are tasked with operating the last leg down to Newhaven Harbour. I take it it's this one. Get in. Thank you. one more, isn't there? So that'll activate the AWS. Apparently the blind comes down as well. Instrument lock. I need that day running. Cab lights gives me extra points. Set the master key to on. It's the AWS. Unlock the doors. So you can operate the doors obviously through there or via these. Door release, and that's the door close. So none of this works either. The monitors don't work. If you look out the door down the side of the train, there should be little cameras here. There we go, look. So these are the cameras that you can see on the bank of monitors. Try some power, let's get going. New Haven Harbour, 9:12. So we got a nice little 12-minute run. Doesn't say on here where we're going, does it? Ah, sod it. Talking of that, we're going to London Milton Keynes. The only annoying thing with this is that it only gives you part of the view with the window. It's like the Class 450 Desiros and the 444 Desiros, or any of the slam door stock, to be honest. That is your view. That's all you get. Unless you do... bad, is it? Milton Keynes Central, look. Bring down under the 40. You'll give me what? Little switch. I don't know what the top speed of one of these is. Here's some sheep. Brighton's best. I think that's going over 73. I'll have to see what that trophy is. I think it's going over 73 miles an hour. The other thing as well is getting to know the route, what the speed limits and where they are. So, on the screen display here, this shows like if you've got eight coach unit, basically it will show you 2 sets of 4. And if you're opening the doors on the left-hand side, the doors that are open will show up red on the little units with these little blue areas. Ah, okay. Now, that PayPal is basically donations, because I can't have Super Chat, which is really annoying. Yeah, that's cool. I've got a Elgato HD60 on the way, so I will be at some point. It won't be for a month or two yet. I will be streaming from the PlayStation, but via the PC. So I've got to get more kit out to work, but to get it to work, to use more stuff. That yeah, I'm hoping by mid-year or before that I'll be streaming from the PC or via the PC. So that's speed reduction, 35 miles an hour. So there's the old stone place. And we got a stone train in there as well. So I think there's only one stone train a day down there. Yeah, stopped a bit short. That's good. Are you definitely sure it's hours you've got? Plus, you've got to be over 18 to be monetised as well. I'll stop at the wrong station, aren't I? You dinlo. I'm not paying attention, that's why. That's cool. That'll do. Oh yeah, there's the ferry. Ah, yeah, you got to be careful of that, like. Right, let's get back. Whoa, mind the gap! Seriously? That's a gap and a half, that is. Look at my shins. That's it for this run. Thanks for lending a hand. Oh, okay. Cool, blimey. So, what happens now? So, if I was to open the doors again. Oh. You see where they turn red on there? Yes, you can do, yeah, that's true. Gold medal earned. Right. So I'll just main menu. I mean, I thought that the rail tour could have gone from Lewis down to where we are now, down to New Haven, gone back to Eastbourne, and then back from Eastbourne, run it over to Brighton, and then run it back to Lewis. That'd have been ideal. But yeah. Right. So what's the cut enclosure? So by the looks of it, rear running from Brighton. Oh, it's 20 minutes, isn't it? Do your fault. Okay, let's do this one, and then we'll do cut enclosure, and then we'll do the rail tour. Alright, bear with me because I've just got to go and see a man about a dog. So give me about 4 minutes, something like that. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's just the fact that I've got to help my mum up the stairs. She's not very well. So I might have to shoot off in a couple of seconds as well. In a couple of minutes just to give her a hand. Elsewhere. Oh. It's what happens when unfortunately you're tasked with looking after your parents. Right, so we're doing loose connection then. Whew. Right, welcome to Eastbourne. The duty today is to operate semi-fast service to Brighton. Climb aboard and prepare for departure. Oh, it's raining. Are we in it? I think we were in an 8-car job. So we're off to Brighton as well. So I'm going to do the old destinations. Right, what I want to do is look at the PIS. So you can see the doors where in red are open. Should be the whole train, to be honest. So we're going to Brighton. Go, lock the doors, which is the blue button down there, look. It's got a green and livery. So we're off to Brighton then. We've got a green. We go. Hampden Park. Oh, that's Scotland. 12:50. .8 miles. So you do Lovers Walk Depot, but they don't do the line to Preston, just up north of it. Oh, yeah, okay. Don't need that on. Headlights are on day running. Aren't we? Oh, this is Eastbourne. Yeah, so Lovers Walk won't be on that side. We're, yeah. What stage? Check the name again. Oh, I know what I didn't do. Oh, what the hell? PayPal. Hold on, I'll have a look in a minute. I've got to do something when I get to the station as well. Ooh, bit of a lag there. There's something coming in, look. Try that. Right. Why does it keep doing that? Better. So we're on 8-car service. Oh, I forgot to do it, didn't I? So we're full tilt. It should work because it's worked before, you see. There's no problem with it. It worked the weekend when someone sent some money. These are like the signals now that we have down in Poole. So they put 35 in on their on a slant. Sorry to spoil your fun. Bloody hell, you mean to tell me I was early? Is that legit? I think it is, yeah. Hold on a minute. Why the hell am I getting wet? Obviously, it's guard operation. It's no guard operation. So I have to get wet. Pretty cool. Except I've got to actually shut the door that I just walked out of. I don't know. I think the thing could be legit, but ooh, what am I looking at there? I mean, it would be nice to see this on the London Victoria to Brighton run. Then that would bring in a host of options then. There you go. Switch bloody directions. Switch off. Get nice and warm in it. So it's not very fast, to be honest, is it? It doesn't. I like pressing buttons. I do apologise. I don't think we've got overhead pantographs on ours, have we? Yeah, it's not very good, is it? We are going uphill. Passengers are going to be complaining. Okay, so 22 seconds late. That's not too bad, really, to be honest. I think roughly it takes about 20 to 30 minutes for the route, to go from the route sort of thing. Go from end to end. I mean, it looks nicely modelled. I like that. You imagine a 442 like this. Yeah. Sure that sign's big enough. Banner repeater. None of those work. Yeah. Oh, sorry. These LED type signals, what they got on this route, is what we have down at Poole. On the route between Poole and Wall. Single aspect LEDs. But in fact, it's actually three types. Three types of LEDs all in one signal. So there's like a layer of green, a layer of yellow, and a layer of red. God knows what happens when you want two yellows, but I don't know. Happen. Oh no, I thought my laptop's just crashed. It's not a good thing to do. Chicken switch. Where am I looking? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think there's a glitch with it. There's something wrong. I think it's a glitch or a bug. That's better. I would like to see Great Western Express fully wired up, with the option to have the 366, the 166s running, with a mix of 166, 87, the 387s, which are basically the 37s have 7s, but Great Western Express ones. The HSTs with a mix of Class 800s as well. I'm not asking for much. passengers are now in the floor, as well as the 332s, the Gatwick Express units. So yeah, while we're waiting for the old grunts to load, Hentis D6569 is the YouTube channel. Subscribe and if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, as well as click the notification bell, whatever you want to call it. Hentis on the PlayStation Network, Hentis Rail on Facebook, which is basically my Facebook page for my local railway and what I get up to and other bits of railway information on Facebook. You can like and follow me on the PlayStation Network as I'm Hentis, Hentis, Hentis. Yeah, basically. Oh, hold on a minute, guys. I completely forgot about something. Just hold on. Bear with me. Sorry. Because my mum's not been very well, I've just got to make sure that she's alright. So, yeah, she seems alright. So, what is? Hopefully we'll get over 49 miles an hour this time. How far have we got? 2.4 miles. Yeah, so we've got to stop at Lewis. Yeah, so yeah, paypal.me/HentisD6569. That's the PayPal one. As I said, I can't do Super Chat because I'm not monetized, or I am monetized, but they moved the goalposts. So I've got 1,000 subs, but I've got to get 4,000 watched hours. So yeah, I'm nowhere near it. So if you like the channel, there's loads and loads of railway content on it. Watch that. It's really good videos dated back from when did I start doing videos? Must be about 1998. There's stuff from Eastleigh where we got the slam door stock. I'm going to stop anyway, aren't I? That resets everything. Gareth was right. I do like pushing the emergency button. I think the idea is not to go full top end. Not to do notch 4 straight off. especially with wet slidey rails. Hi Bailey Gaming, thanks for watching. No, you can do Brighton to Eastbourne via Lewis, and that would take about 30 odd minutes. Oh, definitely. So this is Lewis we're entering. I've not been there before. Yeah, let me get into the station first. Oh, I'm not going to do very well on this, I don't think. With the disrupted schedule, potential for the door fault to reoccur, will be terminating the service here. Oh, okay. Fine. That's a bugger, isn't it? Shall I let the passengers out then? Well, these... That's the SDO, that's the doors signal. And these here, that's the vigilance for AWS, DSD, DRA, and everything else. Oh, okay. ECW, shut that door. Oh dear. That's a big black thing coming up on the screen any second now. Well, I got a gold medal for it, but I still can't believe I got the gold medal for that. Right. So yeah, who was it you asked the question? Bailey Gaming. You can't go from London to Brighton because it's just basically Brighton to Eastbourne. But then you have the 7-mile section from Lewis to New Haven, which you have the Class 66 on the aggregate service that goes from Lewis down to where is it? Lewis down to New Haven and Seaford. So we're going to do the next scenario, which is cut enclosure. So I'm going to go straight into it. I think this is about a 20-minute scenario. And I think this is with the 66. But I'm not sure where. I think we're going from Brighton, or coming from Brighton, with an aggregate train. And I don't know how they're going to offload aggregate there, but hey, what do I know? Or an empty aggregate train. I can't see that they've added a route map on this either. This will be getting the walk in the route treatment, but it will be one of the last routes that I do, because I've got the next walk in the route series will be 2. We've called you in to assist in an incident that occurred overnight near Lewis. A report came in on a landslide near one of the tunnels. Engineers are already on site and this train has been arranged to assist with the clean-up. Okie dokie. Why is it always bloody raining? Yeah. No, that's right, Scott. I hope they do at some point. I tell you what, oh, why have we got 2 brake cutouts? Right, navigate to brake cutout, which we're on the main menu, using the arrows and external. Right, okay. So this is a new EMD thingy that they've redone it. They've redone the fonts for it because it looks a lot better. So we use the arrows. Where are we? So you can if you press F3 now, we're on unit information. Look at all that. Line 30 tells you the loco number as well. Oh, it's the old Scottish Island jobby as well. So you press F4. The timing's not right. So how much fuel you've got? 9:31. So yeah. So we've got to go to type cut in. And you can also do brake timing, so it's either passenger or goods as well. Press select. Cut in. Head to the locos, motives. Ah, with top and tail. The ha-ha! So let me exit out of that. Ooh, F4, you muppet. Okay, F4 again. Oh, F1 turns it on, doesn't it? Okay. So you've got data meters as well. So if you select data meters, F3, look, it gives you all the engine it gives you everything. There's so much more information going on in this little area. It's pretty amazing how they do it. I'm impressed. Crew, I don't think it will do anything crew. No. Select. Exit. Right, anyway. I think if I was right, just double check. We are on. The tail lights are on, aren't they? Marker light. What? Hold on. Oh, let me. Oh, come on. There we go. External cameras. Free camera. So they're on. That's good. Right. Okay. So now that that's done, I think it's basically where the brakes are cut out or cut in, so they won't work. Nice little wagons as well, DTGX. Proper numbers as well, J&A 79. That's pretty cool. So Brighton's Love a Walk. Now, in theory, this should have the odd couple of units in it. This is a slightly different cab. This one. Oh no. Right. So now I think we've got to go to the EMD, set up the isolation switch to run. Oh. Navigate the brake cutout. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. It's easier. EMT 2000. So brake cutout, wasn't it? Select F3. Cutout in the F. Right, okay. Automatic brake release. Not 5 bar yet. Should be up there now. Dump. Change the brake type to cut out using the F2 button. Oh god. I just did. Exit the current screen, main menu. Remove the reverser master kit. Fucks. Seriously? Oh, wrong one. You're having a laugh. Ah, so we are going forwards then. So obviously, Brighton Lane Lovers Walk, whatever it's called, depot, will be looked at when I do the old walking the route job. I mean, I do like doing it. I mean, the Reading one took me about 9 episodes because I want to cut them down to about I want to cut them down to about, I don't know, about between 30 and 40 minutes. Set the isolation switch to run and engine run. Right, okay, so we've got to do all these. Done. Insert the reverser. Set the reverse key to forward. Exit the current screen. Main menu on the F2. Brake release. God, blimey. Like I said, the next one will be the NEC route, but I will do literally straight off from the NEC through the main passenger route, and then I will do the freight yards as well as a separate one. So it'll be episodes when the signals permit. We got a green. Stop at Brighton. Ah, we're coming in from the London end, if I'm right. And then we've got to change ends. Of course, it's not very often you get you get passenger trains, or not passenger trains, goods trains going into Brighton. Is that another 66 in there as well, look? So some of these services and these scenarios will be used in the upcoming Train Sim World Shorts that I'll be doing. Hold on a minute. Was it? I've got to navigate the brake cutout. No, everything. I think it's either a glitch or it's a bug. I think that because they were doing, I don't know what they're doing on using the 66 on the aggregate train on the PC version that they had. Change the brake type to cut out using the F2 button. There you go. Head over to the other locomotive and sit in the driver's seat. Okay. And I didn't hear it once where the engine sound dropped. Can we get in it? No, can't get in there. So I think it's a bug with the PlayStation. Ah, the old... Oh. Better shut the door, aren't I? Yep. It's got no beasties on it, has it? Oh, yes, it has. Sorry. I thought these are in rates of 5. Oh, wrong one. I keep pushing the wrong bloody button. Navigate to the brake cutout switch, what we have. And press the F3. Change the brake type to cut in. Exit. And return to the main menu. That's the main menu. Exit. Long mate. Oh. Daytime. Okay. Set the reverser. Master key to forward. I don't know if we're loaded or not. Are we not moving? Let's do the brakes. There we go. I remember I did shoot a video at Eastleigh of a Freightliner 66, and it was on a loaded stone train, and this is with the really high J&A wagons, and this thing went through the whole notches just to move from the signal in platform 1 at Eastleigh heading off up to Romsey, and this was loaded stone. Weird seeing a 66 there. So this, what they've done with this scenario is something simple that you could do in the original train sim. You can add I think to put it simply, like, you can add workmen to the train in your workmen to the, like, standing round next to a signal or one of these little circuit boxes on the side of the track. And you can actually add them to the scenario, but it won't actually add them to the route. So it will save it as a scenario asset and not a route asset. If you get what I mean. And I think they figured out they can do it on here. Because with the 31 scenarios, on T side, there are ones where there are several orange cladded guys standing around on the route from T side, or from the, what do you call it? What do they call those things? The from the railway yard through to the final destination. Right, so 4.5 miles to go to signal LW5, which is obviously Lewis. Then the next one after this, we're doing the rail tour. But I want, what locomotive, apart from the 66, because we're going to have a 66 on the rear, do you want me to use for the rail tour? So it will be the 31, the 40, the 45, or the 47. The choice is yours. So we've got one for 40. So it's the class 40, class 31, class 45, or class 47. I'm not doing the 66 top and tail. So it'll be one of the 4 topped or tailed with a 66 on the back. So we've got a 40 and a 45. Come on, guys. That just doesn't sound right. It's your choice. 37, 47, 45, 40 or 31. That's 5 locos, so I forgot to add the 37. So far we have a 40 or a 45. Oh shit. Oh, I'm tired. I like it where you have the end of the third rails, you have the cables at the end where they join onto the next ones. Ooh, right, so 1.5 miles out. It would have been nice to see a 52 on the tour, but can't have everything, I suppose. Picking up speed again. So obviously with the walking the route there'll be collectibles to collect as well. I can't really hear the sound at all. Well, that's stupid, isn't it? Another glitch then. Yeah, but the tail lights are still on. There you go. I think it's another one of these. It's a bug with flipping. That's annoying. Tail lights are off. Right, we're stopping for some strange reason. Yeah, I just switched it off. But if you look there, the lights are still on. Keep forgetting on the 66 you have to reset the brakes. Just about to see an orange clad bloke in there. We've reached the incident site. Stop the train as close to the landslip as permitted. This will aid with a fast clean-up. Okay. Again, you lose the engine sounds. I mean, I don't know. These problems are. You'll go and replay the scenario, and then you might get a different bunch of problems. Sometimes they tend to fix themselves, but it always seems the same. What the hell? How'd you get in here? You look at me like that. I don't know who you are. Fucking hell. Yeah, hi Super Mario, how you doing? Yeah, I just thought I wasn't expecting anyone on there. I didn't even know he was there. I've left the bloody brakes on again, haven't I? Oh, that's my main bad problem I've got. So, anyway, the choice is yours. 40, 31, 37, 45 or 47 on the upcoming Eastbourne Rail Tour. What one we going on? What's my favourite train? Wow. It's a hard one actually because I like so many locos. I have to say it's the 47. When I had my model railway, I had about 8 or 9 47s with a couple of 66s, a 73 and a 33 and a Deltic thrown in. But yeah, it's got to be 47s. And what's yours? The Class 465. Ah. Is that the overhead version or not? Was it a third rail? Tricky little gradient, this. Ah, the 365, yeah. Sorry, yes. It's the threes that are overhead, isn't it? Look at them, sat on their bloody arses. There we go. Thanks for getting the train here safely. Head over to the site coordinator to check in. Well, the brake's on anyway. Yeah, I don't like those bloody lights. The instrument lights. The tail lights are off, so why are the tail lights on here? They shouldn't be. Oh, yeah. So if you click on there, headlights, marker lights off. So let's have a look. Headlights are off, the marker lights are on. Yeah, it does. It's nice to see you got track workers around here, sort of thing. But yeah, I'm not sure really that, seriously. It's the bloody dog. Someone put a skip down here. Well, those lights are no good. They don't work really well, do they? Evening, Governor. It's the Orange Army, isn't it? Orange Barmy Army. Can we climb on that? I quite like it how they've done this, actually. But yeah, it's a little bit dodgy, especially with this thing. You'd have thought they'd have a the old road railer, wouldn't you? Right, let's go and speak to the guys sat on their arses. Yo, man. Seriously. Top and tailed. Top and tailed. Oh, level 7 on the 66. Yeah. Yeah, the rendering's not good with the... Hello there, Mr. Alex. How are you? You want a day off or something? I've got yet to check your thing out. Right, okay. Decision time. It is the decision time. We got a gold medal anyway. Right, so on to the main menu. What locomotive are we going to use at the head of the rail tour? We've had a 40 and a 45 suggested. So for the rail tour, we can have 37 with a 66 at the back, top and tail 66s, a 45 with a 66 at the back. We can't have the 377, I'm afraid. 31 with a 66 at the back, a 47 with a 66 at the back, or a 40 with a 60 on the back. We've had 40. Someone suggested 40 and a 45. It should have the BR class 423. Yeah, well, you can't. Well, I don't know what they're doing with DLC. Everyone wants a 313 in British Rail Blue, but I can't really see that going on. Any more takers? We have a 40 or a 45. Well, you see, that's the thing. You see, I do get the final say, either a 40 or 45 at the moment. That's 2 for 40. I'll give you the 2308 by my clock, which is currently saying 2307. We got 3 for the 40. Wow, we got 3 for the 40. It's 2308. And the 40 has it. Do you want the Domino version or the... that one? Cough full, actually. Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll go with We'll go with that one. But we're going to have summer. We're not going to have rain. And it's the 12:44. We are running from Lewis to Eastbourne. I've got the head coat, the disc version. So you can see where we're heading from. Lewis, down to the right hand side of the map to Eastbourne. I think we're done. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired. This will be the last one I do tonight because I'm pretty tired, to be honest. Well, actually, I will look at, after I've done the scenario or the service. Sorry, I'll look at the rest of the services for the 377 and the 66. Right. Okay. I've got to get my washing out yet. Hello. So we get to use the so this is the 40, and these are the coaches that you're using. Seems as though everyone's bailed. What I want to do, sod that. What's the locomotive anyway? 66129. Come on. Shut that shed down. Nah, I got to keep it running. I want the marker lights. Tail lights off. Tail lights should now be on. Because it's top... No, I don't. Because it's top and tailed. So when it comes out of Eastbourne, it's a save running round. So, yeah. Let me just sit in the seat a second. I'll do it this way. It's not working. Alright. This is the line that takes you up to London. So, when I do everything, I'll when I do the exploring the route. Right. Okay, so I can't change the lights. Actually, I'll tell you why. I'm just going to try and see if this works. I heard the siren. I thought that was outside. It's actually in here. Oh well, still not working. Okay, well we got the red light on the back of it, so... No fingers. Nice mix of 40 and 66. This is the PS4 version. So the textures, well, this I've got the PS4 Pro, but as with the Xbox, they don't the extra graphics and that, they don't, what's that word? They don't utilise it. No, I'm on my way off to, is it Eastbourne now, isn't it? But I've got to set the bloody thing up, haven't I? Yes. Loco brakes off. I think that's it. No, it's not. Release the brakes, push it forward. I locked the doors. I don't know if it's me or if it's... No, it is me. I think it's just a bit quiet. Sorry, just did a screenshot. my lords. I can't say the 66 is hanging on for dear life. Of course, the route that these usually run on, the Transpennine, doesn't have AWS. So the AWS you won't use normally work on here, but because even though I do set it with here, I'll set it anyway because it works. Now they should be doing this with the Great Western Express route. This is what people want. Wait till the station comes up. And it's not very often that you can run these at full beams on the Northern Transpennine route, because you're either on a gradient or you're coming down for one. I don't think I have. Hi, Ghost of Sparta. Yeah, I did see the stream. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear me. It's a bit loud in my ears. I did see the stream, and I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if they did the Western Isles bit. But what I would love to see is Glasgow to Edinburgh, the push-pull 47s, and that era in the ScotRail livery. The large logo Scottish 37s, the 20s, the 26s, 25s, and the old Strathclyde PCE DMUs and EMUs. I'd love to see that era. It's just a reskin of the, well, it could be a reskin of the 37. There'll be subtle differences, but yeah. As for the Welsh ones, I don't know, but I think it's safe to say that we'll probably be running this rail tour with every single logo on it and giving it full beams. I've got a big King grin on my face at the moment. I'm loving it. I'd just rather not stop at Eastbourne and carry on and hit platforms at full beam, but I won't. go. Get ready to bellow. Punch and chewy, yeah, that's about right. Oh, we're doing 80. What? I think this is what multiplayer could be useful for. If you're all in a lobby, a little private lobby with a few of your friends. Yeah, if you're in a lobby full of your friends, you could be dotted about at various stations, and you've got a 40 coming through on a tour, and it's just like your mate just crashes it through, horn blaring. Oh dear. Yeah, that's right. I think it is, yeah. It didn't tell me up in... Oh, I wasn't paying attention to it anyway. I'm going to have to start slow because I've got a red, I think, after this. I think we're catching up the 377 unit. No! I do like those the look of those signals. Sounds about right for a tour, doesn't it? Oh, that brought a smile to my face. Took me the 35-mile-an-hour limit, which I totally ignored the last time. Nah, she's deaf as a coot. And I've got it on earphones, so she can't hear it. Oh, crap. That would be nice to run this back from Eastbourne to Brighton. Oh, I'm gonna have to try this with the 47 and the 31. The 45 will probably sound a bit like the 47 anyway. It's a shame it can't be a double-headed 37. Oh. Eastbourne, home of the elderly generation. You know, I think since I've been live streaming, I've not even bothered looking at the map, which I will have a look at the map in a minute. Bear with me. So we're not far, we're just outside. Yeah, we're not that far. Nice little straight run though. So that's Lewis there, and that's the line off to, well, it eventually gets into London, and that's the line that goes down to the New Haven with the freight only branch. It's pretty cool. I mean, a lot of people want to see longer routes, which is fair enough. And people are still under the impression that the shorter routes are because of the console memory limitations. And DTG have said it's nothing at all to do with that at all. Yet people still don't understand. Get a yellow after this, I bet. I mean, they definitely need to do something like this with the locos that you've got, that you can actually use on the Great Western Express route. I mean, you can even run the 52 with the chocolate and cream coaches from the West Somerset Railway as preserved stock with a 60. Oh, I don't know. It's vacuum, isn't it? So you can't top and tail it. but you can run it from, you know, just as you literally enters the route. Just outside Eastbourne. So yeah, you could run it to just outside, just before where the depot is, on the up. And basically, you say it was like how I would do it would be saying, oh, you're in charge of the 1Z59 charter service to Paddington, and you know you'll be stopping at Reading to pick up, set down passengers or whatever. That's right, we got the old 377 unit coming out. And then you can have a nice run into Reading and Paddington. So, you know, maybe you can, with this sort of stock, you can just run the 31, 47, 37, 45 or 40, exactly the same sort of train outside of Reading. Basically do it as a passenger run to Paddington, and then do the return trip. And the chat's crapped out on me again. Oh, TBDS77, hello, how you doing? I think they rather enjoyed that ride, don't you? I just hope I've cleared the platforms. Yeah. Oh, hello. YouTube chat's just taking a dump on me. Oh, and now YouTube's taking a dump on me. Great. Right. Oh, okay. Now that's disappointing. That is disappointing. That is... I'm a bit disappointed with that. Because that's just I will just put this service in and they can have any locomotive on there because we haven't got really much locos on there. And they, you know... I'm okay. I'm okay. Bit tired. Oh, I've returned to free roam. Okay, so let's see when this goes out. Oh, crap, this goes out in a minute then. Because I think, oh, that's just a poor show. Notice how the red lights disappeared. I just feel this bit has been put in just to appease us. It's nice, but where's a service where you could take this to the carriage sidings for preparation for the return journey? Also, bringing it back for the evening service run back to Lewis, or onto Lewis, down onto the passenger freight line, the freight route, back up to Lewis, and then on to Brighton, and then you leave it at Brighton. I think that's pretty poor show, to be honest. That's just a... Yeah, that's just... I'm a bit disappointed in that. I can't read what's going on in the chat at the moment. Sorry, guys. It's a nice idea, putting a rail tour in, but does the 40 have the thing on the back? No. Right, so whereabouts does 40 go? Are they going all the way there? So he's going back to wherever then? That's pretty poor, to be honest. Ah, okay. Right then, so... 3 hours I've been streaming. Blimey. Well, this... I did say this would be the last one. Right. Live streams. The next one will be Sunday. Hopefully around about 8:30. Right. So I'm going to look at the timetable. I'm going to look at the timetables quickly. So, if I was to choose 47, all I get is the vintage rail tour. That's it. There's nothing else. Same with the 66. There's 12 available services for it. And all they are... Acton Yard. Well, there's a surprise. Why haven't we got the J&A wagons at Acton on the Great Western Express route? So basically all you do, you go from New Haven to Lewis. Lewis to New Haven. You do the run round as well on some of these, I think. They don't say you can do it. There you go, New Haven Aggregates Terminal. Then it's the New Haven Aggregates Acton Yard. So you load the stone, but you bring it from Lewis, load the stone, or run round, load the stone, and then basically run round back to Lewis. That's all it is, basically. Which I'll do them at some point. So if you look in the top corner, if I click on available locomotive filter, available services, one service there for the 45, one for the 47, 238 services. I would have thought there would have been for the 377 unit. And yeah, just look. So this starts at about 10 to 4 in the morning. Excuse me. Run ECS, which is totally useless at that time in the morning, all the way through to thingy. But look, you've got Brighton to Orr via Eastbourne, or Orr to Brighton via Eastbourne. Brighton to Seaford, Brighton to Lewis, Lewis to Brighton, Seaford, Hastings, Brighton to Hastings via Eastbourne. So you'll go from Brighton to Eastbourne, but you'll get off at Eastbourne. It will stop. Yeah. Oh, bloody YouTube's doing my head in. And this goes from what, 4:50 in the morning, was it? I haven't even looked at journey mode yet, which will be a particular amount of this. To quarter to midnight, empty the depot. So there's what? Empty stock move to Brighton. So you're running from Lewis as an ECS, which I quite like that sort of thing. That's good. So yeah, they'll be good. Then you got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got 6 ECSs from, I'd say, from I'd say that's Brighton, isn't it? Yeah. So you take them from Brighton. Oh, one from Eastbourne, another one from Brighton, another one from Brighton, and that one from Brighton. So yeah, but Brighton to Seaford limited stops. So that's literally there down to the branch line. So yeah, that's a nice little amount you've got there. Then obviously you got the 66, you got the 40, which is one service. The 37, which is one service as well. And the 31, which is one service. So it's nice that they put the locomotives in there, which I'm really happy for. But that rail tour is a bit okay. So we're driving from Lewis thing, but yeah, they could have redone it. They could have worked on it. As for journeys, this is the journeys basically. East Coastway journey. So you got chapter 1, which is your 377 drivers. So these are the 3 services that I've scenarios that I've I've done. And then you got everything else, another one there, another scenario there, and then these are the rest of the timetable runs. So you've got a fair amount there to choose from. That. And then you got the 66 driver, which is basically, well, we've done that one. So it's a fair amount of stuff you got on there. But I'm a bit, like I said, I'm disappointed with the tour. So yeah, right. Anyway, it's now coming up to 10 to midnight here in the UK, and I'm running late. So, guys, thank you all very much. It's really you really don't know how appreciated it is. I am as well. I'm appreciative of it that you've actually stayed and you've watched. Some of you all this hopefully all this, or that some of you will watch a rerun of it on the YouTube channel. Really appreciate it. It helps me a lot. It will help me more if you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Hentis D6569 on YouTube. There's more videos coming. I've got videos at the moment lined up until February, the second week of February, I think it is. I can't read the comments, unfortunately, because everything's just crashed again. But yeah, guys, it's really appreciated. So that's YouTube social bit sorted out. Facebook, if you like trains like me and you want to see my Facebook page, then Hentis Rail on Facebook is the old page. You can like that, follow it, it's appreciated. And again, with PlayStation Network, if you do have a PS4 and you want to know when I'm on, apart from being on YouTube, just follow or send me a friend request, Hentis, Hentis, on the PlayStation Network. If you put on there Train Sim World streams or whatever, then basically, yeah, I know then. But yeah, thanks guys. There is the donation thing that I do. It's just come up on the screen. If you want to donate, if you feel like donating, it's entirely up to you. As little as much as whatever as possible, but it all helps out. So yeah, thank you guys. I will be back doing a live stream on Sunday, probably from about 8:30. But yeah, oh, I don't know what's going on with that. It doesn't like. What is going on with? Hold on, let me send that again. Control V. I think it's chat's just decided to take a big dump on me. So I will try and read the comments tomorrow night when I just have a quick rerun of the video. But if not, if you can, write in the comments below on the video. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Have a good night, and hopefully I will see you on Sunday about 8:30ish. So keep an eye on the Facebook and the YouTube community socials sort of thing, and it'll tell you exactly what time. So yes, guys, thank you very much, and unfortunately for now, it's good night.